The Republicans really haven't caught on yet that gerrymandering is not going to save them. They are doomed no matter what. When Texas started this whole shit and they thought that was going to get them more seats, it started backfiring, and now that is happening everywhere. The Republicans in Tennessee recently passed their new gerrymandering map right after the Supreme Court gutted the Voting Rights Act. They're trying to eliminate the one single Democratic representative they have. And of course, the way they're able to get away with this is because they say that their gerrymandering is specifically for partisan reasons. It has nothing to do with race when they're eliminating black majority neighborhoods. But the Republicans have not learned yet that gerrymandering's not going to work because there is no district that is safe for them. And Ron DeSantis apparently hasn't figured that out either. Ron DeSantis recently signed that new map into law, the one that they want to use to basically eradicate a ton of Democratic seats. And it's of course already being sued because it's unconstitutional anyway. But from experts analyzing those new maps, they discovered that probably going to backfire and actually give the Democrats at least one more seat. Because the Republicans' plan is to, of course, carve out these districts and spread them out so there's basically no Democratic representation. But as we have seen, they do not have enough safe districts in order to do this in their favor. Think about what happened last year in Miami. They elected their first Democratic mayor in 30 years. And the Republicans recently lost the Mar-a-Lago district to a Democratic candidate, which means that Republicans voted for that Democratic candidate. All over the country in these special elections for the last year, we've been seeing Democrats outperform, and Democrats have been winning seats by 20 points that Republicans won by double digits in 2024. We are seeing 30 to 40 point swings in the opposite direction. A perfect example of this was earlier this week in Michigan when a Democrat won a seat in their state Senate. Kamala Harris won that district in 2024 by less than 1%, and he won it by 19 points. They cannot gerrymander their way out of that. Gerrymandering only works if you have high enough support in certain districts that you can pull away some of that lead and put it to another district to drown out Democrats. But that doesn't work when none of your districts are safe. They'll be like, oh, well, this district is winning by 10 points, so we'll just take a little bit away from that one and put it someplace else where there's more Democrats. This district that you won by 10 points last time, you're now already losing. And that's happening everywhere. So in any single red state where the Republicans are trying to do this because they think it'll help them, it's just going to backfire. Which of course is just going to fuel all of their suspicions when the midterms are over. Of course, the Democrats somehow just magically, poof, did magical fraud. No, it's because the Republicans are such fucking pariahs right now that nobody wants to vote for them. And deep down, they know that, which is why they're holding secret meetings at the White House right now, preparing themselves for what happens when a Democratic majority takes over and there are investigations up the ass. But also, if the Republicans thought they were actually going to do well in the midterms, they wouldn't be trying to do this shit in the first place.